selecting items. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, it already does, so I could just sit there and think. Go CRT if we wanted. I don't know, do we... I'm gonna be honest, the CRT filter is kind of hurting my eyes, so we're not gonna do CRT. Oh yeah, have y'all seen some of the things that happen? Hang on. Hang on, sorry, this is completely unrelated to what's going on. I just wanted to talk about CRT things. Because it's really cool. Yeah, very sorry to get distracted, but... No, listen, there's a CRT filters look bad, but original CRTs are cool. Absolutely fascinated by this. Raw pixels on an emulator versus how the game was actually supposed to look on old TVs. Say the old games don't look as good as they remember, it's because they legitimately don't. Because the CRT would, like, smooth out them. Definitely accounted for and taken advantage of back in the day when it came to video games. Noticeable 3D games is much more noticeable when it comes to 2D sprites. Like, look at that! Because of the blurring, it makes it all look, like, much smoother. Remember there was one of... Hang on. Yeah, there's one of the freaking waterfall in Sonic. I need to find it. I mean, there's also this from Symphony of the Night, which is really cool. But no, I'm thinking of one where it showed off, like, the waterfall in Sonic. Hang on, Kay, do you happen to have that one on hand? Yeah, because it spreads it out over it. It's so cool. Hang on, here we go, I found it. So, here's what it looks like on modern things. This is how it looks on modern TVs for the old Sonic games for the waterfalls. This is how it looks like on CRTs. Because of how the scan lines work, it smooths it all out to create a watery effect. It's so cool. Hang on, what's this one? Okay, yeah, you just showed the same thing, yeah. It's so cool that this is how it's supposed to look when it's all smoothed out like it's supposed to be. Like, old CRTs, like, how they would use those is so cool. I'll admit, between the two, I will actually always prefer the crunchy pixels. But I think it's super cool how... Hang on, here's another example that I really like. Like, it shows off the Dracula one, but then you see this woman who looks like an actual drawing there. This one just smooths out Mario a ton. It's so bizarre to think that these things were built for CRTs, you know? Like, they took full advantage. Hang on, there's one of A Link to the Past. Ooh, I'm curious now. That one's not the picture that it showed was not a comparison shot. Why not? It was just like their pinned account, which is not what I wanted. Hang on. Well, you say that, and actually, there are people making HDMI who are making HD CRTs, which I think is really cool. Like, again, just look at that difference that, you know, non-pixel perfect makes. It really changes the vibe. It's just super cool. I'm sorry, this is something that's always, like, absurdly cool to me. So anytime I think about it, like, I love it. Yeah, modern people try to go ahead. People try to go ahead and oh god, yes. Okay, no, I found one of my favorite examples. It's Aerith or Eris. I don't remember how it's actually pronounced. But Eris's picture from fricking Final Fantasy VII. The right is the actual pixels, the left is what it scans into on a CRT. It's absurd. At least I think that's Aerith, right? I have no idea, I haven't played Final Fantasy VII. It is Final Fantasy VII, okay, it is. Hang on. Here's some more. Hang on. I think these are Final Fantasy VI, right? Are these, or are these Final Fantasy 2? No, these are Final Fantasy VI, yeah? I think I remember. I think that's Locke. Yeah, okay. That's Locke. I don't know her name. I don't know either of these guys' names. But, you know. I know Locke. Is her name Terra? I think it's Terra, right? The green-haired girl? Or is Terra someone else? Terra, yeah, okay. Again, I'm gonna be real, most of my experience with Final Fantasy up until recently was pop culture osmosis. But yeah, I believe Linus Tech Tips did a full video on, Ooh, okay. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm still going insane. Just let me cook, alright? Here's the comparison for Richter Belmont. Damn, that's a pretty boy on the left. The one on the right, it looks like he has, like, completely darkened eyes, like he's an evil character. Though I will generally prefer the art from the Symphony of the Night remake. I believe it was originally on Xbox, but I could be wrong. Some games actually do the, you can render it. You can render it pretty well with CRT, like specifically, I very rarely played any Sonic games. I played more Freedom Planet than Sonic. But look at that. They actually made it so that the scan lines would act like it probably would have for, for older Sonic. It's not as good, because again, it's not what they're planning on. Most people won't bother. But it still smooths things out relatively well. It still blends things together pretty well. However, something I will disagree with people on. I'm sorry. I promise. I'll get back to the game soon. All right, please just let me talk about this, okay? Let me just go insane for a few more minutes. We'll go back. God, yeah, hang on. Look at the difference with Tifa as well. Like, it's absurd how good these can look with the smoothing, because that's what they were made for. But there is, like, a specific... There are some games that are pixely made, and people swear by making them CRT. I think they're lunatics. I think that they're actually just lunatics. Specifically, I remember seeing one, I think it was for Octopath Traveler. And it looks bad. It looks bad. I can't find... I remember seeing... I'm pretty sure that was on the Linus Tech Tips video about HD CRT, where they showed it, and like they follow similar design styles for... Yeah, it looks bad. Speaking of Octopath, I really need to play more Octopath.